Imagine that you are surrounded by total darkness. Then, visualize something so incredibly tiny but extremely scorching in the midst of the huge darkness. In an instant, you heard a 13.8 to 13.4 billion years ago. That's how our universe began.
The appearance of the first stars counts as the second major threshold because their presence made the universe brighter, more complex, and more varied. Stars provide the energy and the raw materials for later forms of complexity.
The universe was a relatively simple place until the first star aged and died. You could not make much with just hydrogen and helium. Dying stars were another story. They created it with the extremely high temperature necessary to fuse nuclei and create new chemical elements. All had distinct properties and provided the raw materials for a nearly infinite number of new possibilities.
The born of Earth and the solar system happened through the help of Big Bang and supernova. The chemical elements that they formed made it possible for the planets to be born. The leftover debris bumped and clumped together while orbiting the sun. This process is called accretion.
The creation and evolution of life on Earth. This first evidence of life comes from about 3.8 billion years ago on this planet. Now, the creation of life is a threshold that may also have been crossed many times, billions of times before in other parts of the universe. But as yet, we have no firm evidence that this is true. Life so far we can only study on our one planet. This threshold also surveys the evolution of our own ancestors, the hominins, from about 6 million years ago.
Gathering knowledge across the generations. Some can share what they learn. Only human can do this, for we are unique and above the others, for we have a symbolic language. We can easily circulate the informations which enables us to adapt and react to our environment with ease.
Agriculture marked a fundamental change in human history because what it did was accelerate the pace of change. Foraging is a thought job. It takes a long while to find the food and materials needed a village until humans invented agriculture. Farming allowed people to grow their own food, which led to population growth, larger, denser, and eventually more complex cities and trades, including the agrarian civilization. Wherever agriculture flourished, humans came together in the large populations, stockpiled resources, and developed complex infrastructures.
Human innovations and technologies have shaped civilizations and transformed the life on Earth. Each generation possesses its own innovative and creative thinkers. We need to treat our Mother Earth more because any moment we could make our future to be endangered. Productivity within oneself is a must for us to improve and save our planet.
As a created being, life is an art, that each man has their own way of perceiving and understanding it. Everything has a purpose, linking each dot to another dot from your past up to your present, which sums a great picture of your future.
As an angel I realized that life works with relationships, that everything works together for good. Similarly with notes, into a harmonious melody. A dot of knowledge leads to another that sounds a greater picture of understanding. Having one sound, one goal, where unity is something.
As a person to others, helping to one another has its big impact. If we see people which is unfortunate, we must give time to at least help them and give them their needs or their wants. As a people, we are created not for ourselves but for the others as well. Take note that we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves.
As a contributor to society, have a better future, I realize that being responsible is the most efficient way for us to help in our society. We must learn, we must act. Think and consider what is ahead of us. We must consider our future.
We are brave, bold, and stronger human beings than we could imagine.
If you want to change the world, it starts with yourself. Change for the better has the biggest reasons of all because we are part of the world. What affects the world affects us all.
In every decision and actions that we make, we always need to consider others. And if every people in the world would do this, the world would be a better place to live in.
Everything has a reason and an explanation on how, where, and when things started in this universe. All glory to the Creator for making it